This year has delivered thrilling horse races and unexpected results, making the battle for the 2024 Eclipse Award for Champion 3-year-old male more exciting than ever. For this prestigious honor, we've identified the 5 horses most likely to emerge as the 3 finalists. In this breakdown, we list the pros and cons of each contender without adding personal opinions. Who will claim the title on January 23, 2025 at the Breakers Palm Beach in Florida? Let's dive into the contenders vying for this prestigious honor. At number 1, we have Fierceness, a standout champion American thoroughbred whose 2024 campaign solidified his status as a top contender. Sired by City of Light and owned by Rapole Stable, Fierceness boasts an impressive record of 6 starts with 3 wins, including the Grade 1 Travers Stakes and Florida Derby. Notably, he defeated heavyweights like Torpedo Anna, Sierra Leone, and Dornoch, showcasing his ability to excel under pressure.
Conquest warrior at the rail, but they all have too much to do. Fierceness is putting on a show in Hallandale today. Fierceness, the real Fierceness, has showed up to South Florida, and he's crushing them in the Florida Derby. Fierceness geared down and on his way to Louisville. Fierceness authoritatively in the Florida.
His $2.75 million in earnings is a testament to his success, even as he fell short in the Triple Crown races with a shocking 15th place finish in the Kentucky Derby. Though he lacks a victory against older males and was bested by Sierra Leone in the Breeders' Cup Classic, Fierceness' proven talent against elite competition makes him a worthy candidate for champion 3-year-old male honors. At number 2, we have Dornoch, a rising star with an impressive pedigree as the son of Good Magic and the mare Puka. His 2024 record of 6 starts and 3 wins highlights his ability to shine on the biggest stages, including 2 Grade 1 triumphs in the Belmont Stakes and Haskell Stakes. These victories showcased his dominance in high-stakes races, with wins over Sierra Leone and Mystic Dan in the Belmont Stakes further cementing his potential.
Outside as the field turns for home. Mindframe on the outside is coming after Dornoch, and it's Mindframe and Dornoch head in head with a furlong left to go. Sierra Leone is closing ground. It's Dornoch hugging the rail. Mindframe a little erratic, but he's still right there with Dornoch in an absolute thriller. Dornoch and Mindframe, it will be Dornoch.
However, Dornoch's consistency lagged behind some of his peers. With 3 unplaced finishes in 6 starts, he struggled in key contests, including a 10th place finish behind Mystic Dan in the Kentucky Derby and a 6.5-length defeat to Sierra Leone in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes. Additionally, he finished 4th in the Travers Stakes, trailing Fierceness by 8.25 lengths. While his 2 Grade 1 wins underline his talent, Dornoch's uneven performances against top-tier rivals leave room for improvement. At number 3, we have Mystic Dan, a remarkable colt whose 2024 campaign featured a victory in the crown jewel of 3-year-old dirt racing, the Kentucky Derby. Sired by Golden Sense and trained by Ken McPeak, this standout won the Derby by a nose, edging out Sierra Leone, Dornoch, and Fierceness in a thrilling finish.
Outside, here comes a run from Stronghold and Resilience has now moved up to take the lead as Fierceness has given way, coming by the 16th pole, and Mystic Dan has now come through on the inside. It is Mystic Dan down toward the inside with the lead in the final 16th. Forever Young, Sierra Leone is coming. These 3 coming down to the wire. Who's it going to be?
Mystic Dan followed up with a valiant second-place effort in the Preakness Stakes, showcasing his grit on short rest. With $4 million in earnings, he ranks among the top in this division. However, his resume includes only 1 Grade 1 win and 4 unplaced finishes, and he was decisively beaten by Dornoch in the Belmont Stakes. The narrative of his trainer-jockey duo sweeping the Kentucky Oaks and Derby adds intrigue, but his absence from the second half of the season and lack of races against older males left questions unanswered. At number 4, we have Sierra Leone, a colt whose stellar performances in 2024 set him apart as a top contender for champion 3-year-old male. Sired by Gunrunner and trained by Chad Brown, Sierra Leone captured the $7 million Breeders' Cup Classic, defeating older males, a rare and defining achievement for a 3-year-old. He earned $5.9 million, making him the leading earner among his peers, and claimed marquee victories in the Bluegrass Stakes and Risen Star Stakes.
It was 44.96 seconds. So up the backstretch they go. Derma Sotagake in front, with Fierceness a length behind, then Forever Young and Arthur's Rhyme. Newgate is fifth outside of horses, Mixto being ridden to keep up, so too Highland Falls. Then Sierra Leone, Pyrenees, and Senor Buscador. City of Troy is being motivated near the back of the pack. He has not been involved so far. Around the far turn, Fierceness. Fierceness has taken over the lead. Newgate on the attack. Sierra Leone is revving up on the far outside with a burst toward the front runners as they come to the top of the stretch. And they're into the stretch. And Sierra Leone has circled up on the outside to take the lead. Fierceness battles on second. Newgate behind them. Forever Young on the far outside. Sierra Leone. Fierceness digs in. Newgate. Forever Young. Sierra Leone close to home. Sierra Leone does it in the
Never finishing worse than third in 7 starts, Sierra Leone was narrowly beaten in the Kentucky Derby and placed in the Belmont Stakes, demonstrating remarkable consistency. Yet, he often played second fiddle in major division races, losing to Mystic Dan, Dornoch, and Fierceness throughout the year. While his achievements speak volumes, the absence of a Triple Crown win and limited narrative intrigue slightly dull his shine in this competitive group. At number 5, we have Seize the Gray, a standout colt whose 2024 campaign brought Hall of Fame trainer D. Wayne Lucas yet another Triple Crown triumph. Sired by the legendary Arrogate, Seize the Gray delivered an emphatic 2 1/4 length victory in the Preakness Stakes, defeating Kentucky Derby winner Mystic Dan in the process.
turning for home in front. Mystic Dan confronts him, catching Freedom, now right behind and swinging to the outside. Seize the Gray is still there. Mystic Dan bearing down on the outside. Seize the Gray won't go away. Mystic Dan catching Freedom, moving down the center of the track. But Wayne Lucas has done it. Seize the Gray wins the Preakness.
His Grade 1 wins in the Preakness and Pennsylvania Derby, along with a Grade 2 Pat Day Mile triumph, highlight his ability to compete at the highest level. With $2.3 million in earnings and 3 graded stakes victories, he stands as one of the year's most accomplished contenders.
Leone is off the turn in front. Nash is 2 lengths behind with 3/16 of a mile to run. Then Seize the Gray, top Connor, and here comes Houday, who's moving on the far outside with Laos to catch inside the final 16th. Seize the Gray, Houday, Nash, these 4 coming down to the wire. Here comes Seize the Gray. Seize the Gray for D. Wayne Lucas.
However, his record includes 4 unplaced finishes in 9 starts, exposing inconsistency. He struggled against top rivals, losing to Sierra Leone in the Bluegrass Stakes, Dornoch in the Belmont Stakes, and Fierceness in the Jim Dandy Stakes, all by significant margins. His unplaced finish in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile against older horses capped an otherwise memorable season, solidifying his place as a top, albeit uneven, performer. And there you have it. 5 incredible 3-year-old contenders who left their mark on the 2024 racing season. Now it's your turn. Which of these stars do you think deserves the Eclipse Award this year? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth racing content.